know who my neighbor was. Now we really don't do that stuff. We used to go out and ding-dong ditch. Now that ring cam is the biggest snitch. Now all these young kids do is stream on Twitch. 2020s are the biggest glitch. People don't dance cause somebody's watching. Drink too much, everybody's talking. We used to rage like there was no stopping. So put your hands up, everybody's walking. Put your phone down and get on the dance floor. Shake that booty like you never did before. Look real silly, yeah, raise your hands. Let's get together and baby just dance. Take a shot, baby, get your move on. Be like Stella and get your groove on. Take a shot, baby, get your move on. Be like Stella and get your groove on. There ain't nothing that you can do wrong. We don't party like we used to. Take me back to 1992. Everybody's acting brand new. We're not looking across the room.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Pearl Daily here on the Audacity Network. For those of you that don't know, I'm your host, Pearl, and I have interviewed 1,000 people about marriage, relationships, and culture. I started my journey a couple of years ago when I moved to England to play volleyball. On the side, while I was a semi-pro athlete, I started a YouTube show where I would tell my volleyball friends to come over and talk about marriage and relationships and culture, right? This show blew up. The channel got 1 billion views. The channel was huge. I couldn't go anywhere without being recognized. I was associated with Andrew Tate, Justin Waller, all of the big, red pill guys, until it all came crashing down when I got demonetized 1.5 years later. This caused me to take a big L, pack my bags, leave England, and go home. And a lot of my commentary on this show is my experience from interviewing people on marriage and relationships, because when you interview 1,000 people, you do notice patterns. And one of those patterns that I noticed was that traditional conservative women were significantly worse. I used to think at one point, that there was some virtue in, being conservative. I thought conservative women were different than liberals. And in my experience, I found that they were exactly the same. And I think that's what we are currently seeing with Ashley St. Clair. Now, Ashley St. Clair was a conservative commentator, influencer who went on all of these podcasts talking about degeneracy. And the thing about Ashley St. Clair is that it turns out she was exactly the same. But before we get into today's story, I have a couple announcements. Guys, in order to fight this demonetization, I have the Audacity Network. Now, what is the Audacity Network? Women spend $8 and men spend $2. That's why it's profitable to lie to women. I want to make non-gynocentric content and produce movies and make content that is not... that is back the 90s humor that we used to love. All of the funny things. I'll bring hot women back on TV. And I really see this app being the Netflix of conservative media. The Daily Wire tried, but they're gynocentric too. They found out that it was easier to sell to women. And I'm not here. I want this to be the best $2 you've ever spent. Now, the other thing that you get off of this app is that normally on YouTube channels, you have to super chat to have your opinion heard, where on mine, you get to just be a part of the live chat. Now, apparently it's not going right now, so I gotta, let me make a change. Doug's saying on the website it hasn't started yet, so let me go back and make one fix. I'm gonna have to play my song to fix this again. This is a song I wrote myself, and if you don't like my mixtape, I'm very sorry, because it does get played a lot on this show. Give me a second.
We don't party like we used to. Take me back to 1992. Everybody's acting brand new. We're not looking across the room. Everybody is looking down on their phones, no one's around. Yeah, we used to tear up the town. Now I don't hear a sound. People don't dance 'cause somebody's watching. Drink too much, everybody's talking. We used to rage like there was no stopping. So put your hands up, everybody's walking. Put your phone down and get on the dance floor. Shake that booty like you never did before. Look real silly, yeah, raise your hands. Let's get together and baby just dance. We used to snap a Polaroid. Now the whole night's on record. I used to know who my neighbor was. Now we really don't do that stuff. We used to go out and ding dong ditch. Now that ring cam is the biggest snitch. Now all these young kids do is stream on Twitch. 2020s are the biggest glitch. People don't dance 'cause somebody's watching. Drink too much, everybody's talking. We used to rage like there was no stopping. So put your hands up, everybody's walking. Put your phone down and get on the dance floor. Shake that booty like you never did before. Look real silly, yeah, raise your hands. Let's get together and baby just dance. Take a shot, baby, get your move on. Be like Stella and get your groove on. Take a shot, baby, get your move on. Be like Stella and get your groove on. There ain't nothing you can't do wrong. We don't party like
Okay, I
we
think it's working
used
now on the
to.
website. So
Take
I
me
did
back to
create an app for this.
1992.
Sorry about that. I did create an app for this. Now this app, you can, unfortunately, when I got demonetized, I had to delete 10,000 videos. Can you imagine? Can you imagine my struggle? But luckily I did back these up and most of it is on the website. So you can see it there. Let me get a confirmation on the website that it's working. It looked like it was on the computer, but I just want to, yeah, I see myself here. Okay. Megan Trainor type music. It's We Don't Party Like We Used to. Okay. Now, what happens when women enter a group? When women enter a group, women are gunning for the highest value guys in the group. Now, who is the highest value guy? It depends on the woman. Some say money, but nowadays I would really say that it is clout. And we have established here on Pearl Daily that most female traditional conservative influencers are 304s, and most male tradcon influencers are feminist simps that denigrate men and shame men. In fact, I've done a whole show about the female tradcon influencer life cycle. So make sure you go back to my videos on YouTube or go to my website to check it out. Ashley St. Clair is the latest tradcon influencer to show her true 304 colors by getting pregnant out of wedlock and having a child with billionaire Elon Musk. Elon and his team told Ashley to keep the pregnancy quiet, but like most 304s, Ashley couldn't keep her mouth shut and had to expose the whole thing on social media for the world to see. While the world was still reeling from the news that Ashley gave birth to Elon's 13th child, it was just discovered that Ashley is suing Elon for sole custody of their son. That's right, Elon is going to paternity court. This just shows that once again, you can have all the money and status in the world, but if you have a child with a modern woman, they will get the state and the courts involved if they don't get what they want from you. To say that I saw this coming is an understatement. Ashley wanted something serious with Elon, and he denied her. She got the lawyers involved. And Elon has more than enough money where the suit isn't really going to be an issue for him. But imagine if he was just a regular guy with a regular job. I've interviewed many men about paternity court and what it's like to go through it, and it's interesting to see how the richest man in the world navigates America's paternity court system. While most of Elon's other children were born in Texas, Ashley had her child in New York. Texas has a child support cap of $2,300. New York's child support laws state that the person can get 17% of up to $183,000 of a person's income for one child. Any more than that is to the discretion of the presiding judge over the case. How much discretion do you think Elon is going to get in liberal New York City? It's clear to me that Ashley has had a vision as to what was going to happen between her and Elon and when she decided to get pregnant by him. I don't know why she thought that any plan of her and Elon being together would be a real thing. Now she's another scorned baby mother looking for a paycheck. Men like Elon do not settle down and they do not bow down to women. So I'm going to read an article describing the situation. Okay, so Elon Musk is sued by Ashley St. Clair for sole custody of 5-month-old baby. Ashley St. Clair, who claims she's the mother of Elon Musk's 13th child, is now blaming the billionaire for sole custody of the 5-month-old baby she says they share. St. Clair filed a petition on February 21st with the New York State Supreme Court seeking sole custody in a separate paternity petition. She is seeking a court declaration that Elon Musk is the father. The legal action comes after St. Clair posted on X that she welcomed a child allegedly fathered by Musk in secret. 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father, she wrote. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's safety, but in recent days, it's become clear that the tabloid media intends to do so, regardless of the harm it'll cause. Now, as reportedly by People magazine, St. Clair has shared the details of the alleged relationship with Musk in her legal filings, revealing that they began a romantic relationship in about May 2023 and conceived their son, who is identified as RSC in their filings. In January of 2024, she alleges that Musk has only met him 3 times and has no involvement in his care and upbringing, and acknowledged parentage of the child in various written correspondences, including a text message exchange submitted as part of her filing. In one alleged exchange, it appears that Musk is discussing safety concerns and rights. I'm number 2 for after Trump's assassination. Wake up. This is not the time for sentiment at the expense of safety. If I make a mistake on security, RSC will never know his father. In another alleged text exchange, St. Clair says she sent Elon Musk a photo of her and the newborn shortly after labor. Musk allegedly responded and asked, "All is well." "He's perfect," St. Clair responded. "I look forward to seeing you and him this weekend. Falling asleep. Hope how the recovery goes well," Musk allegedly wrote in a response. St. Clair claims that Musk met RSC on September 21st, 2024. The two spent hours with them and then 1 hour the following day. She says the last time Musk saw RSC was November 30th, 2024, and the visit only lasted 30 minutes. She shared an alleged photo showing Musk holding the baby in her court filings with the face of RSC blurred. In another text exchange submitted in the suit, St. Clair alleges that Musk texted her and said, "I want to knock you up again," on November 24th, 2024, a week before he allegedly met RSC. During the exchange, St. Clair apparently told Musk she would appreciate being able to speak to you in person. She also mentioned a major rift in our relationship that I truly wish was better for the sake of our son. She claims that Musk responded saying, "Well, we do have a legion of kids to make." In her petition, St. Clair has requested the court issue a summons, warrant, or order requiring the respondent to show cause why the court should never enter a declaration of paternity, an order of support, and sued other and further relief as may be appropriate under the circumstances. I am and always have been the only parent and caretaker that RSC has known, St. Clair wrote in a petition. I schedule and take him to all his medical appointments. I am the only parent who cares for him on a daily basis. I feed him, I bathe him, and ensure that all his physical and emotional needs are met. St. Clair's legal team claims that they admitted to resolve the paternity issue privately, but Musks' team has been non-responsive. The firm has been dealing with the respondent's lawyer and representative, Alyssa Rower from Rower LLC, in an attempt to resolve this matter privately. His representatives have been non-responsive in the past to resolve the outstanding issues and responded that indicated he no longer wishes to resolve custody and support amicably. St. Clair's lawyer, Karen B. Rosenthal, wrote in her lawyer affirmation. Rosenthal went on to note that due to Musk's role in the U.S. President Donald Trump's administration, they cannot serve Musk at the White House due to the high level of security there. In a statement, St. Clair's rep, Brian Glickitch, said she filed petitions to protect the best interests of the child. She has made every effort to collaborate with Mr. Musk before taking this step. She has had no further comment on the contents of the petitions, which speak for themselves. Musk has not publicly commented on the matter, but he did respond to a post from X user alleging that St. Clair planned to baby trap Elon. I wasn't going to post these, but now St. Clair has leaked her private signal messages with Elon after lying and saying she wanted privacy. Here's more evidence. Ashley planned to baby trap Elon, Isabella Moody wrote. She sent me these text messages in May 2023 when she first met Elon and started sleeping with him. She said, I need his rocket babies, and I need a caption to seduce Elon Musk in May of 2023, she said. She doesn't care about privacy. She planned to seduce him by her own admission, and now she's leaking his text. So I'm leaking her text to me now. She shared a screenshot of her alleged conversation with St. Clair, where she claimed St. Clair and Musk had followed her on social media and she needed his rocket babies. In the screenshot, St. Clair allegedly told Moody, look, I'll take one for the team, seduce Elon, and get in a rocket and see what's up. Moody encouraged St. Clair, responding with, oh yes, you must, for the sake of society. After Moody shared the screenshots to X, Musk responded to her post saying, whoa. Crazy. Last week, Musk's ex Grimes made a public plea to the billionaire, urging him to respond to her about a medical crisis involving one of the children. In a series of now deleted posts on X on February 20th, Grimes, Musk's ex-girlfriend with whom he shares 3 children, wrote, please respond about our child's medical crisis. I am sorry to do this publicly, but it is no longer acceptable to ignore the situation. This requires immediate attention. If you don't want to talk to me, can you please designate or hire someone so that we can move forward on solving this? This is urgent, Elon. So this is Grimes. He's got so much baby mama drama. Grimes did not elaborate on what medical crisis or which child she was speaking about. She said, I'm not giving any details, but he won't respond to texts or emails and has skipped every meeting, and our child will suffer a lifelong impairment if he doesn't respond ASAP. So I need him to effing respond. And if I have to apply public pressure, then I guess that's where I'm at, she wrote in another post. Grimes shared her 3 children, shares 3 children with Musk. Musk, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO, has 12 known children. The birth of his 12th child, his third with Neuralink Corp director Siobhan Zillis, was revealed last June. He also has 6 children with the Canadian author Justine Wilson, to which he was married from 2000 to 2008. Musk's first child, Nevada, died of sudden infant death syndrome in 2002 when he was only 10 weeks old. Okay, so then here's the video talking about here we go, text.
He's always got business plans, but he's been tight-lipped about the conservative influencer Ashley St. Clair, who claims she's the mother of his 13th child. It comes amid fresh revelations from influencer Isabella Moody, who posted private messages between her and St. Clair, which she claims show that St. Clair had planned all along to trap Elon. Kinsey, this is getting unsavoury.
Oh my goodness, but the rocket babies. I want to have his, I want to have his rocket babies. I don't know if I've laughed so long or so hard in quite some time. And then Elon is not issuing any official reactions, but he definitely is enjoying the pylon because every once in a while he'll respond, whoa, or yikes. He definitely appreciates the support he's receiving. And honestly, this does look a little bit like somebody that was out to secure babies with Elon and got her way. And now she's not getting her way. So she's lashing out. And it doesn't reflect well on her.
Yeah. So even Elon Musk is having baby mama drama. Can we imagine that? Now, I want to also react. So I want to react to how the conservative female commentators, my favorite group, reacts to this situation. So Candace Owens, I mean, she started her career with an app that essentially was meant to dox people. Now, essentially, women always go into industries and their goal is to control speech. So, from her point of view, she was like the victim of a hate crime. And long story short, she wanted to make this app that would go to people's employers and schools if they said anything bad on the internet. And so I'm not really, when I see like the feminism seep out of her, I mean, it's really our DNA, if I'm being honest. So let me play the part where she talks about Elon Musk here.
Don't get to know them. Don't meet them. I think there's actually an expression like, don't meet the people that you or the celebrities that you love, because then you're going to find out about them and it's just going to ruin it for you. And this has kind of been my experience over the last couple of years, where I realized that I'm not quite sure if either the left or the right is married to principles, and if they're really just married to the idea of Candace. All right, you guys, I got a rant about this.
Is this loud enough? Let me know.
This Elon Musk thing that's going on. So bear with me. I mean, I think everybody has sort of sensed that I am getting a little apathetic on the topic of politics. And there's a reason for that. I said this to you guys, like, if you really love people in politics, don't get to know them. Don't meet them. I think there's actually an expression like, don't meet the people that you or the celebrities that you love, because then you're going to find out about them and it's just going to ruin it for you. And this has kind of been my experience over the last couple of years, where I realized that I'm not quite sure if either the left or the right is married to principles, and if they're really just married to the idea of getting at each other, right? So we covered this last week. Elon Musk had another secret love child, okay? I'm saying another because this is allegedly the 13th child, at least that the public knows about. I would very much bet that there are more than 13 children that are out there. But we found out about this one because the baby mama in question, Ashley St. Clair, decided to break the news onto her Twitter account, her X account. And she alleged that the reason that she was doing it was because the Daily Mail had been snooping, going through her building, putting her child at risk.
Now remember, Candace congratulated Ashley. Ashley did degenerate, I'm not a moralist, but like degenerate behavior. And Candace congratulated her. And now Catholics, she's a representative. She's got the Catholic cross. This is the religion I grew up with. I mean, it's a grift. God, I hate it here.
And she wanted the public to find out on her own terms. And the Daily Mail piece was very invasive in my view. There's no reason, even if you're exploding the story, to talk about how you walked in her hallway, spoke to her neighbors, described the building she lives near and the car that she drives, okay? But then right after this, 2 days later, or maybe it was even a day later, she released a piece, or did a piece, collaborated with the New York Post, where there appeared to be a photographer in this swanky New York building that she's living in. And beyond that, she has since released private correspondences in the form of text messages between her and Elon Musk to various publications. And it's just weird. It's like Elon Musk being like, let's have another child, let's make plenty of babies. Like, he just wants to populate the world with tons of different women. And she also announced that she was suing Elon Musk in New York to establish paternity, plus to seek full custody. And this caused a conservative meltdown, okay? And I'm putting conservative here in air quotations, The general perspective was, well, she's obviously a gold digger and she got pregnant on purpose by him to go after Elon Musk's money. Elon Musk himself has essentially boosted this perspective by commenting on various threads of people who were one time friends with Ashley St. Clair, and they're now sharing their private correspondences with her to prove that she's a gold digger and that she basically eyed Elon Musk. Like, Elon Musk is the victim of this story. He's a 53-year-old man.
Okay. You're going to see anyone with a red pill lens or that has observed reality knows that there are female predators. Now, even the richest, most powerful man on the planet can be a victim of family court. Candace, Elon had his son transitioned. That's how powerful family court is. He couldn't even stop it. Okay, keep going.
Who's supposed to be one of the most intelligent people in the world. He is the richest man in the world. But the spin here is that he was victimized because, you know, Ashley St. Clair kind of got in there and he had no idea what was coming, right? And so there's one person online, Isabella Moody, who basically is saying, I'm sharing personal messages with Ashley St. Clair because she shared personal messages with Elon Musk. And here's what she tweeted. I'm just going to share that with you because this is what Elon Musk responded to, saying that she agreed with Laura Loomer. She wrote, I wasn't going to post these, but now that Ashley St. Clair has leaked her private signal messages with Elon Musk, after lying and saying that she wanted privacy, here's more evidence that Ashley planned to baby trap Elon. She sent me these text messages in May of 2023 when she first met Elon and started sleeping with him. She said, I need his rocket babies and I need a caption to seduce Elon Musk in May of 2023. See?
Now, I'm kind of friends with Isabella, so I got to be honest. Isabella, you know, it kind of sounds like you're supporting it at the time. This isn't the best look. I don't know.
Dates below. She doesn't care about privacy. She planned to seduce him by her own admission, and now she's leaking his texts. So I'm leaking her texts to me, okay? Because as Laura Loomer said below, we need to condemn promiscuous gold diggers. And then she posts the messages, and it's Ashley St. Clair saying, Elon followed me. I need his rocket babies, LOL. And Ashley writes back, oh my God, no way. That is so awesome. Isabella writes back, oh my God, no way. That's so awesome. And then she wrote, he 1000% saw my moon landing tweet. Look, I'll take one for the team, seduce Elon, and get in a rocket to see what's up. And then Isabella said, oh, yes, you must for the sake of society. So when I read these messages, I'm reading like a joke, a gag between two girls. And by the way, I am totally guilty of this, never speaking about sleeping with someone, but literally last weekend, there was a person that followed me on Instagram and I made a joke to my producer and my former EP. And I was like, so-and-so just followed me. So none of you guys look at me anymore. I'll be wearing sunglasses inside as I pursue this friendship. It was just a joke. You know, and so I don't know if we're supposed to take that literally, but what we know is that she then went on to have a baby by Elon. And so Elon's responding to that and he writes, whoa. And this annoys me because it is, first and foremost, his response annoys me. Isabella can share whatever she wants. All is fair in politics. This is just how it goes. People turn on each other all the time, stab each other in the back. But Elon Musk responding, whoa, like he just found this out. He is the richest man in the world.
Trust me, I know a lot of rich men that have succumbed to female fuckery, okay? It doesn't matter how rich and powerful he is. Napoleon simped. Napoleon. His wife was cheating. I mean, that... Okay, now she's about to say men can't be victims. That's essentially going to be her message.
Okay, stop. Just conservatives, stop. If Elon Musk wanted to employ every single person in Nashville and dedicated their employment to researching every single tweet and thought that Ashley St. Clair has...
Now, I'm going to give her props here. This could have been prevented. I don't think Elon did prevent it because a lot of times the automatic judgment by blue-pilled people believe women at all costs, at their word. He should have had someone looking into his baby mamas.
Had since she was born, he could do that. That's what it means to be the richest man in the world. He has wealth that is not calculable. He has the whole world, resources at his fingertips, so much so that he can just pick girls like Ashley, have 13 children, the majority of them, I think, via surrogacy and IVF. And I have always said since the beginning, before this Ashley St. Clair situation happened, I am on record saying that I find it problematic that conservatives have turned him into a superhero when the way that he lives his personal life is against our family values.
Okay, Candace did the same thing though, right? Remember, Candace waited till 30, married rich. Conservative values is putting family over money, not money over family. Candace doesn't have, publicly, she doesn't have her husband's last name. Same thing, different way, right? This is why we say there's no such thing as a conservative woman. It's just cosplay. I'm not a conservative woman. Candace isn't a conservative. Nobody's conservative. It's all cosplay.
But nobody wants to say that because Elon Musk has a lot of money. And everybody wants to be around Elon Musk because he's like close to Trump. And so everyone's going to just abandon their family principles here and pretend that like somehow he's a victim in this. No, he's not a victim. He's a 53-year-old man. I'm going to assume that Elon Musk knows how babies are made. Okay. So, whoa, I had no idea. That just seems fake to me. That seems
so now my question is, are you really patriarchal? Who should get full custody of the kid? 50-50? Or should it go to Elon Musk? I don't think he would have a problem being in the kid's life if he had full custody. But fathers do not have rights to their children. And if women have the right to an abortion, then I'm sorry, but fathers should have the right to not be involved in their kids' lives. But right now, see, this is what Candace is going to do. She's going to say, we're going to hold men accountable, but not women. I want the benefits. This is the problem with conservative women. They want the benefits of being a protected class. Being a protected class means that you can take your son's father to court to get child support, alimony, or put him on the birth certificate. Being equal, actually equal, would mean that he could sign off his rights. He doesn't have to be a part of it. Being patriarchal, which personally I think a more patriarchal society would be better. That would be the father gets the rights to the kids.
It seems fake, and it's ridiculous that you're leaning into this, especially when you have 13 kids that we know about. You know how babies are made, Elon, okay?
So now she's going to say, well, you know how babies are made. Well, Candace, we don't know what you did. The average first sexual experience is 16. You married at 30. That's 14 years. I'm not judging. I, too, am on a very similar timeline. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not judging. But it's not traditional or conservative.
Oh, it is a total plausibility, hear me out, that you don't need to root for Ashley or root for Elon Musk. Like that would be the realest thing ever if you recognized faults in both characters. So I don't have an issue with people saying, oh, well, she obviously did this because he's the richest man in the world. That's fine. She is not above critique, and she represented herself as a conservative that pushed traditional values. And so she's going to have that criticism coming her way. But to pretend Elon's a victim, really? And I'm talking everyone in the conservative movement is trying to take this angle. Christina Pashaw, if you don't know her, she's the former comms director for the DeSantis campaign. I think she still works for Ron DeSantis.
Okay. So I just went to fix the volume. That's why I'm getting back down. So that's conservative woman number 1. Now we're going to find conservative woman number 2. Brett Cooper. Also believing women. Also, okay, Elon Musk as a father. Here we go.
The Ashley St. Clair was that while she was pregnant, and this makes me feel for her, but also when did she call you out at the concert last summer?
That was Louisville, yeah.
Big moment.
Sobbing. So all my friends, they've been on like 50, 60 plus shows.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's my favorite artist. I just love her so much.
I love it. It's like the best part of the Amir lore.
Yeah, that and
So
Jamal.
good. I know. You haven't brought Jamal out today. I thought you would with the Elon thing.
No, Jamal's gonna come out at some point.
I know. Well, going back to the Elon thing and the fatherlessness, the other thing that stuck out about the Ashley St. Clair was that while she was pregnant, and this makes me feel for her, but also I'm like, if you were, because I think they were actually in a relationship. Like,
No.
I don't think this.
Okay, Brett, you've got to be kidding me. You feel for her because she was in a relationship. No! Where was your, oh, I feel for Fresh because he was in a relationship? Do you guys remember the energy this woman had for Ling Ling? Fresh's side chick? The evil men, the poor woman. God, this never ends. Make it stop, conservatives. Make it end.
This was an IVF. Like, I think that there was,
They're actually,
based
like,
on
dating and together and
the like one of 5 New York Post articles that came out that I read. They like met through Babylon Bee. The night they met, he had like slid into her DMs. They were talking. Look at that face.
I'm just like, ew.
He's old. No offense to anybody who's in their 50s, but like sliding
But, like,
into
exactly.
somebody, 25-year-old, DM's 24 at the time, I
Half your
think.
age.
So now again, they're infantilizing an adult. So this is again, feminists don't like that they have to compete with younger women for older men's attention. So they always will try to make it weird or creepy when younger women go for older men, even though that's how it's always been for all of history, always.
Yes. But I mean, have you seen, what is his name? Is my husband here? Alex? Bill Belichick, is that his name? Belichick. That is the former coach of the Patriots. Boom! God, I know sports. Sports. That's like the famous like Tom Brady era coach.
Mhm.
Have you seen, he's like 70 years old. Have you seen his girlfriend?
No.
Like
Do I
a-
want to?
Yes. It's like a former, I think like NFL cheerleader or something like that.
She get in the bag. I ain't mad at it.
I know. So again, it's like, it's weird thinking about, but also people go for it. This is like a tale as old as time.
Yeah. The Hugh
So
Hefner, Playboy, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, so do it, go after your bag, whatever. Just know what you're getting into. And this is not a man that is going to prioritize a nuclear family.
Mhm.
He's never said that is something he prioritizes.
But remember, so again, according to Brett, she's thinking that she got tricked, right? So the more feminist worldview is that the women are innocent and the men are just tricked. When Ashley was the one who tricked Elon into getting her pregnant.
He wants to sow his seeds, sow the
That's
crops.
why I can't feel bad. Because
know.
like how, at least maybe with the Bill, is his name Bill?
I'm pulling up a picture, don't worry.
The Bill dude, I don't know his backstory, but maybe that is what he wanted. Whereas with, oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
And she
yes.
bad.
I know. She's like, I got that chick done. Anyway.
And maybe with Bill, probably clear that that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
But Elon is so public facing, it was clear that you weren't going to get a stable man.
No, he's trying to repopulate Mars.
So I
Obviously.
cannot feel bad.
Yeah.
Even
No.
if you thought it was going to be a relationship, and like, why would you
And you've
trust this man?
seen, like, there was a whole, his first divorce, which, by the way, he married a woman, Justine Winter. She still goes by Musk. So Justine Musk, they have 5 kids together. One, I believe, passed away at like 2 weeks old, which I think really fractured their relationship, which is really tragic.
Yeah. Again, they're saying get your bag well. Then by this logic, so should the OnlyFans women. They don't condemn it. You see, if a guy does something, they condemn it. If the woman does something, who cares? Get your bag.
Tragic story. But they were like college lovers. That was a weird way to say that. But like they fell in love in college.
Also, the Audacity Network, the link is in the description. And then there's also a link to the app. So if you want to help out, if we get 10 signups a show, we can be free of YouTube by the end of the year. That's really my goal. I just want to pay for a producer, rent, maybe pay myself a little bit. Right now I work for free for you guys, and then a producer, rent. Oh, rent for a studio and, enough for me to live. That's pretty much it.
Got married. They had a very, very public divorce. She wrote an entire op-ed about their divorce. And like, apparently the famous line is that she was like crying or something. And she was like, I'm your wife. I'm not your employee. And he said, if you were my employee, I would fire you. And they got a divorce. So
that's amazing. That is awesome. They're going to give her sympathy. Elon said, if you were my employee, I would fire you. Oh, that's hilarious.
that's one part of it. And then Grimes, which like Grimes, they got married. I think they got married or they were engaged or something. There was some
Something.
more commitment
That seemed like
there.
the most stable that
Yes.
that he's had.
Yes. Or at least like going into it seemed so at the
Yeah.
get-go. But throughout Ashley's pregnancy, Grimes has been tweeting at Elon. They've gone through this whole custody battle. She's had to deal with the same thing, has had to publicly tweet at Elon saying, Elon, let me see my son. This is like not appropriate. You're not responding to any calls. Her mother got
See, now, again, this is sympathy for the woman. No sympathy. What did you expect? What did you expect?
involved.
Plus, they're not questioning the character of women that go to the internet. And look, guys, I've had moments, oh God, they're so embarrassing, where I've gone to the internet. Oh my God. And it was a character flaw. Do you know what I mean? It was oh my God.
Grimes's mother
Grimes'
was
mom did?
yes, on Twitter. Like, you think Diana's
This
crazy?
blows
Grimes'
my
mother was like, I'm
mind.
in it.
This blows my mind
Like
because
2 months
if,
before Ashley gave birth.
if Musk was anybody else, I feel like conservatives and the right would be like shaming them nonstop.
Yes.
But see, now they're going back to shaming Musk. What about the women? There were like 4 women. Okay, I'm going to take a break from this reaction really quick. I want to say thank you to all the people that have signed up for my website. We just got a couple signups and I want to read them. First off, we got Ivan, then we got Marquise, then we got Robert, then we got Eric, then we got Ladybird, then we got Eric again with a yearly membership. Thank you so much. Then we got Pasquale, another yearly membership. Another monthly Sneed, Matthew, another yearly membership. Shalene, yearly membership. Woo! Then we got Kevin, Jean, and Charlie, and John. I only do first names, but I wanted to first say thank you guys. I couldn't do it without you guys on the app. It would be really great to get 3,500 members. Also going to take a second to read the comments on the show. So, Anna, welcome back. Joel, welcome to the show. Sorry about Winston. I lost my guy Thunder last year. Guys, if on the website, if you want me to read it, put Pearl Read first. Because I think they're having a conversation there. Reminds me of the Morgan Freeman Batman. You were talking about the richest person in the world and you want to blackmail this man. Randolfo, crazy how all of these women will apologize, how none of these women will apologize to the red pill people. It's great to see you in here. You know that apology is never going to happen. Anna says, I think there are some conservative, classy women. I would classify Lila Rose as a conservative woman. I'm going to do a collab with her soon. I've pushed it off because I'm a little bit stressed about website signups. I need to get to a certain level. And I'd like to go to LA to do it, but I need to get this show going and run it on its own because I have to pay people by the end of every month. So sometimes it's a little stressful when I get to the end. Joel says hi. Anna says, I don't feel bad for Ashley or Elon. They both acted irresponsibly. It's cool to have all the new members, Steve says. Yes, it is. Welcome, everybody. Audacity gang.
And so that's why the response was to Ashley's post. And I understand that it was very nuanced. I'm not going to like comment on something and be like, this is like, you knew you were getting into whatever.
Yeah.
And a child is a blessing regardless. And I hope that the child is healthy.
Want nothing but for the best, but for that child.
Yes. And I hope that everything is resolved for her sake and for the child's sake. I hope that everything is great. I hope that they get the privacy that the child deserves and that her other, because Ashley has another child with, I think her ex-husband. So for both of those children, all I want is the best. I think that's what
Nope, not a husband. Baby mama.
people online want. But it was this weird thing where it was like, some people, it was very clear that they were just saying, hey, I'm glad you're okay. I had no idea that you were going through this. I hope you had a healthy pregnancy. You know, hope you're doing well. Hope the baby's okay. Congratulations. But then there were other people who were basically just like crawling up Elon's ass.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to, like, they won't criticize him. And I think that you can.
You have got to be kidding me, Brett. They were crawling up Ashley's ass. They were congratulating a baby. Oh my gosh. When did we get to the point where conservatives are celebrating single motherhood? I hate you people. I kind of like Brett. She's still cool. But this ideology drives me nuts. They're worse. I prefer liberals.
You should be able to pull out somebody's accomplishments and say, obviously, we both drive Teslas.
Yeah.
It's like, you are an amazing innovator. You have changed the course of mankind. Seriously. You are now intimately involved in our political system. in a great way. In my
Right.
opinion, Doge is like the best thing that Trump is doing, and it's like the libertarians' dream. It's like it's brought everybody together truly, and that is incredible. But you should be able to separate that and be like, okay, those things are great, but also we can criticize him for
Right.
being like, this is not
And
traditional.
I
This is
wish
not healthy.
I wish more people could do that.
Okay, well, if you want to criticize him, criticize all the women that delay marriage. We are all a part of this. All of us. It's not our fault, the system we were born into. I mean, my mom told me to not. She said, don't get a boyfriend young. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Kind of separate not so much the art from the artist, but just realize how much good Elon has done. Like, you can be upset at some of the things that he's doing in his personal life, sure.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of all the leftists that are just so angry at anyone driving a Tesla, doing all these crimes to Cybertrucks. But it's like, at the end of the day, you got to give credit what's credit's due.
Yeah.
Is Elon the best person? No. However, when it comes to, I don't know, North Carolina having no internet, who's going in there giving them all internet?
It's amazing. It's incredible.
LA fires, who's going in there and giving all of LA free Wi-Fi?
Yeah. He's a humanitarian on so many levels.
Yeah, it's get on his program. You know, like Brett, soldiers go to war for like 9 months at a time and the mom still has to take care of the kids. That's always happened in history. Never have the dad been required to spend as much time with the kids as they're required to now. This is a natural. What's happening? This is normal. Women have always been side chicks, always.
Levels and is, I think, in my opinion, is using science the way it
No, she's not mentally ill, guys. She just has she's just blue pill.
should be used. I'm not a big fan, like the Neuralink stuff freaks me out.
I don't, no.
But in
we're not
terms
doing
of
that.
using the thing,
Rodolfo on the website says Brett Cooper had a budget cut in the makeup department. Okay. LOL, I was texting with him last night about homesteading something that was off, so I blocked him. Okay, I don't see any that you want me to read. If you guys have anything you want me to read in the chat, put Pearl read.
he is created that are moving humankind and technology forward, and that he's the first person there. He always beats the government. He
Yeah.
is incredibly, incredibly generous with what he offers for free. Like, that's incredible. And so I
Yeah.
think it's fine. It's good to say that, but you also, because of that, you don't need to like excuse his behavior
Right.
as a father or say that it's like fine.
Holy shit. They've spent this whole time talking about Elon Musk. Where is the condemnation? This is what they do. They do kid gloves for the woman. Oh, well, I mean, a baby's a blessing. And then the guy, they say, ugh, you're so wrong. You should see your kid. Like, is the kid going to remember when it's like 2 months old? What did you expect? She didn't go for a fireman. She didn't go for a cop. She didn't go for a plumber. She went for Elon Musk. Of course he's not going to be around.
Or those like the patriarchy bros or whatever you want to call them on X who are like, this is what a real man does. This like doesn't commit to a woman and sows a seed. I'm like,
That's disgusting.
they're like, it's Genghis Khan. Was Genghis Khan a good person?
That screams you're.
Okay, are you a good person? This is what I mean with conservatives. I don't know if she's a good person. I don't know her. Like, women, like, how are you a better person than Elon Musk just because you got married? I don't know if you're going to get divorced in 15 years. I don't know.
Gay. That's what that screams. When you're over here like, oh, that's what a real man does, leave his woman, because you probably want to be with other men. Like, you're literally
Is this
just.
the new theory? Is Elon gay?
Oof.
That's a mirror. That's gonna be my headline.
I mean, giving most of the kids through IVF.
but there's probably more, considering that based on the New York Post article that he wanted his name taken off the birth certificate.
Oh,
So I think there are other ones.
I can't with this baby daddy drama. Baby daddy drama, baby mama drama. I just wish more people just acted sane, took care of their own lives, took care of their own mental health, took care of their families, and just progressed to a better world.
Yeah, so this is conservatism, guys. It's always crucifying the men and basically handling the kids with kid gloves. Well, that's all I got for you guys today because I got to go watch my sister's basketball game and I got to go watch her kick some ass. So thanks so much for watching. Like the video on your way out. I'm going to go turn off the live stream, but on my way out, you're going to have to listen to my mixtape one more time.
We don't party like we
Oh shit. That is not in there.
used to. Take me back to 1992. Everybody's acting brand new. We're not looking across the room. Everybody is looking down on their phones. No